friends, welcome or welcome back. I'm Maddie and this is Floating Funds, and today we are working on our Funday Fri-Yay and our Book Bucks challenge. I am excited to get back into this because I think we did one last week, but it has definitely been a hot minute since we've really spent time on this. And so I just had to put it front and center, that way I can continue to remember that this existed, because I just kept forgetting. And then anytime somebody would order it, I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be working on this, but I haven't been. So, you know, there's that. And then we're, of course, like I said, Funday Fri-Yay. This is happening on Saturday, just because if you missed yesterday's video, then you will have seen that I tried to shoot yesterday's video on Thursday when it was supposed to come out, but we had so much rain and it was constant, and I record in a shed, so we have a metal roof, and you couldn't hear anything over the rain, and so I just had to accept defeat and just wait until it was finally clear. And so we are a day behind on everything, but that's a-okay, because we're still going to get it out, and we are, you know, just in the business of saving, not necessarily in the business of being on time, because I am terrible with that. So we are working with $190 today. My husband worked a little bit of extra overtime on his last check, which was really nice, and so, you know, we're putting more of that towards our medical fund and towards everything else, really. And so I have tons of 20s, so we're gonna see how that goes. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this one, which is the Book Bucks Challenge. This can be found over on my Etsy, and it basically, you will look and see if you have read the book on the page, and you will say yes or no, and you will mark off the correct scratcher. Mine does not have a scratcher or scratch-offs because my stickers were, they sent me the wrong stickers, and I didn't know that until after I had already stickered everything. So we don't get to scratch ours off. So this is A Court of Thorns and Roses. This is by Sarah J. Maas. I have not read this. I am not someone who reads smut books, or, you know, whatever you might want to say, like romantasy. I mean, I'll read romantasy, but obviously, like, it needs to be closed door. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't read any open door things, which, if you're not a reader, that just means that the door is open for you to see the whole scene. I don't really want to be seeing that. And I don't want to be reading about it, and so I don't read those. But more power to you for those that do. I am just not one of those, and so I have not read this one, but I know many people who have, and they absolutely love the series, and they say that she is a fantastic author, but I personally don't know. So we're gonna save $1 for this one, and popping this in here. I'm realizing that I really haven't read as many of these books as I thought that I had. Even though I created this, I thought by the time I got to them I would have read some, but oh well, that's all right. We will hit some of them that I have read. Alrighty, there we go, and be looking forward to a new edition coming for Black Friday, and I'm hopefully going to have a couple of my other ones finished by then as well, but I will be doing a release for all my Black Friday stuff later on down the road. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump straight on into this. This is the Funday Fri-Yay, and we are saving for our medical emergency fund, which is why we are currently doing a true crime theme, because I do love me some true crime, but also it just kind of fit. It fit with the occasion. So we are going to go ahead and pick one of these little things out. These are things that I get from different creators, whether it's through Etsy or whenever they send, you know, Happy Mail or anything like that, and they're just the little things that I don't really have anywhere else to put, so I put them all in here, and then this helps me save up money for stamps. So we're gonna do this one, and this one comes from oh my goodness, I knew it was gonna be high. This one comes from Asian Girl Budgets, and Kimmy is always quite a little spicy lady, and that is, you know, exactly what is happening here. So we're going to put a $10 bill with this, my goodness, and we're gonna call this one good. And so because we completed a challenge, that means we get to ring my bell. Woohoo! So exciting. All right, that was super sweet and quick and to the point. And so now we are going to move on to Tomato Wars. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm also just trying to get a lot done today, and I know that you guys don't necessarily want to be here forever, and so that's what's going on. Okay, let me grab a marker because we need to see if they hit anything. I am playing Tomato Wars against two of my sweet friends. That we have Anna from Anna Banana Budgets and Kim from Budgeting with Kim. And let's start with Anna because she is up at the top. And so she rolled a 2 and a 6, which is a miss. And we this comes from Kingdom Planning. This is Holly over at Kingdom Planning, and I love this game. It is so much fun. We got a 1 and a 1, which is a miss, and we are just tearing it up over here. I'm telling you, 4 and a 6 is a miss. because I did watch and I did hit one of Anna's, and that made me really happy. 5 and a 5 is a miss, and then a 5 and a 6 is also a miss. So I'm gonna put all these back and grab a 5, and then let's see if we can't cash condense what we have in hers. No, we cannot, but we are saving 45 so far. All right, we're definitely getting there. Kim's and mine, we have a lot of money already in these ones. So we have a 3 and a 5, 3 and a 5, which is a miss. And then a 2 and a 5 is a miss. A 4 and a 6, that's a miss because she's already hit it. And then a 6 and a 2 is a miss. And 5 and 4 is a miss. So we're gonna put all this back for a 5, and let's see if we can't cash condense that, because again, I have so many 20s and I don't really know what to do with all of them. Okay, I think, yeah, I should be able to condense a little bit down. All right, so let's take the 2 5s and at least get that 10. That'll be nice. All right, so far we have saved 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, and 3. $83 with Kim's. And so whenever whoever wins, which will be me, we get to decide where the other person puts their money. So that's exciting. So I have no idea where Kim is planning on putting mine. So let me get my dice tower out, because I did completely forget to roll last week. And that is why I made sure to put my name up here, well, me. That way I could remind myself that I needed to do this. And I did it off screen because I forgot to record it. I literally came down here, did everything, then realized I forgot to record it. And at that point I was like, you know what? I'm just going to message them. So I messaged them what I had rolled last week. So my bad. All right. So we have rainbow up at the top and pink down on the side. Let's see what we got. We have a 5 and a 3. A 3 and a 5. Interesting. A 1 and a 1. Oops. A 3 and a 4, and a 3 and a 1. All right, so I'm going for your third row, just so you guys know, or column, should I say. All right, so hopefully that got you guys. I would love to defeat Kim with every fiber of my being because I'm super competitive and she knows it and she loves to rub it in. So I would just love to win. All right, so now we are going to work on our group play. If you guys don't know, this is a group play that I put on. You can go grab it over on my Ko-Fi. You are not too late. You may join in at any point. And we are playing Guess Who, the Thanksgiving edition. And so we are going to be asking these specific questions. I have the piece of paper right here with all of our different people that could possibly have been chosen. I, of course, know who was chosen. So, you know, there's that. Let me grab my 4-sided die out. That just works better than trying to do the 6-sided die, and it keeps wanting to roll a 5 and a 6, which we only have 4s on here, or up to 4. So how I do this is I will roll the die, and wherever it intersects, that's the question we're going to ask, and then I save based off of how much each of these, whenever they combine, how much that is. You save per roll, you save per, you know, answer, whatever the thing may be, whatever you want, you save however you would like. And so we are going to try and see if you guys can't figure out who the person is that was chosen. So let's go ahead and get to getting. All right, we have a 2, and man, 2s get rolled a lot. So we have a 2 and a 4. Is there a nature background? There is not a nature background, so that means this one is out. This one. I think all of these ones are nature because they all came from the same scene, and I'm pretty sure they're all outside. Yes. That looks about right. Okay, so we're gonna save 4, 5, 6. So 5 and 6. And then let's do another roll because I always try and do 2 times. We have a 3 and a 4, which is already done. So let's do a 3 and a 1. Does the character have facial hair? The character does have facial hair, so I feel like this is gonna be pretty simple and straightforward because I think these were the only 2. So we had Jake left, and Will's gone too. So yeah, the character has facial hair. Can you guys figure out who it is? How does this keep happening? Like, I feel like I do quite a few of these, but still somehow we always get to where you guys automatically know it. Okay, so we're gonna do, what was that? 5, 6, 7. 6 and 7. Okay, so now let's see if we can't combine this somehow with our other money. I'm losing my mind, forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, it does not look like that. We can get lots of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which could be good. But I don't have a 10, so really I can't do anything. Cool. Okay, well, I'll know where to come if I need money, I guess. So far we have saved $35 in this game. And so technically we're supposed to have one more week, but I don't think we're going to be able to because obviously we know who it is now. So go put your guesses in the comments, and if you guess correctly, then you're entered in to win a cool prize. So there we go. That'll be fun. And then next week we will just talk about the new one that is going to be coming out, and then we will just have a week off of that. All right, so now we're going to move on to budget, save, share. That is a super cute little, what am I doing? What is this called? A box challenge. There it is. And this thing is a pickle because it likes to continually grab the same exact cards for the same exact spot. So, okay, I have them here. Yep. Okay, so we're just gonna draw one, and then it's gonna show us which of these we're gonna go to, and then we're gonna save based off of that. We're gonna try and put at least $20 in here. So we have the car, which is this one. Can you guys see it? Yes. So this is Plinko, which, just so we're all clear, I am not a fan of Plinko. It is not my favorite game. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. All right, so let's see where we're gonna go. What car are we driving away in? We're gonna take a 1, and we're gonna go down the 6, and we got to a 2, and then a 5, and then a 3. And which car are we going away in? A 2. We're going to leave in this red truck, which is going to be $5. All right, that's a good little amount. So very nice, very nice. We're finally getting these done. That feels so good. Okay, oh, good, we're on a new one. So now we are at solve the case, $1 for this and $2 for that. So Law and Order or Criminal Minds. I am 100% Criminal Minds. I love me some Criminal Minds. So we're gonna save $2 there. And then let's see what other ones we can get. All right, we got the K9. Finally, we're getting things mixed up. All right, so I think it's dog specific, so I think I have to do this one. So roll an odd number, save the odd amount. Roll an even number, save the even amount for each K9. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna roll and see if we're gonna save the 5 or the 2. We're gonna save the 5. All right, I'm gonna do that in ones, and then we will hopefully be exchanging 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. All right, and now we're at the crime scene, which is right here, and that's finishing off this page. That's exciting. So that's gonna save us 4, which I happen to have exactly 4 ones, so that's cool. Let's see where we're at now, because I don't remember exactly how much I've already saved. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I just need to save 4 more dollars, and then I can put another 20 in here. This is saving us a lot of money. I did not really expect that. Okay, another this or that. So Silence of the Lamb or 7. I have never watched either of those, so I don't know. I don't even know what this one is, to be honest, the 7 one. I do know what Silence of the Lambs is, so maybe we go with that one just because I know it. That sound good? I don't know. We're gonna do that. Okay, so that's $1. So we are now, we just need 3 more dollars. We have an S, okay, and we are rolling a 3-sided die, right? No, we're rolling a regular sided die. Okay, let's roll the regular sided die, and it's $2. All right, so we just need 1 more dollar. I was gonna keep that, I don't know why. And we're almost done with this one already. Okay, Plinko again, my goodness. So let's see, so either way, we're gonna get over the 20, which is nice, because I just need 1 more dollar. Oop. All right, we have a 4, 5, 4, 4. Oh no, that one, it's gone. Okay. What's the last one? And a 6. All right, so we're putting 10. So that is going to be, let me see. So it's going to be $29, right? 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I think we might try and do one more because we don't have as many back here anymore. So maybe we can get, no, because I don't have any more 5s or anything. Okay, we're just gonna call that one good. So $29 is how much we put in here today. So that's 20, 40, 60, $89. That is lovely. A lovely amount for sure. Okay, so we're gonna gather this up and move on to the next one. Again, this is Budget Save Share. You can get it over on Etsy. It is a super fun box challenge. I'm loving it. We have touched hardly any of those 20s. So we're gonna have to figure this out, guys. My. All right, next one we are working on is from Party Planner Papery, and we're going to roll a die, and it's going to show us which, you know, what numbers we're saving. And so of course we're gonna try and save up to 20. So we have a 6 right here. And then, ooh, a 4. All right, a 10, I'm liking that. $10, $11. And 16. Uh, 17. Okay, we don't have any more ones. So 16. We have one more 5. So we are at 21. Okay. All right, we're gonna call that good. So we have officially saved $71 out of 115. We are very close with this one. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we really are. So that feels really good, really good. All right, this next one is this adorable little minis. We can get these over on Etsy as well. They're from Micro Saving with Steph, and we are just rolling for 8 each row, and we're rolling a 3-sided die. So we're gonna try that again. We got 3, 5, 8, 9. Seriously? Okay, let's do another one so that maybe I can get a 20. So we're gonna do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, 14. Nope. Let's keep going. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. All right, we're gonna put a 20 in. I feel good. That feels good. So far we have saved 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, and 3, $53. So look at that, just little wins add up really quickly, and I love that. So we still have a couple more to work on with this one, and we're just doing this until we have finished the binder, until we have officially finished all of those. It just depends. All right, and now we are moving on to Windmill Ridge Budgets and More. That is a super cute challenge that you can get over on Etsy as well. My printer printed it massive for whatever reason, I don't quite understand. And so it just looks a little different than it should. And so we're going to go ahead and finish this one. That's exciting. All right, so we have a 6 over here and a 5. So that is going to be 11. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we should have 70. Okay, I'm gonna put all this back and just assume it's correct. and we're going to put a 20 in, and that's going to be our 70. So beautiful, beautiful. Yay! So we completed another challenge, and because we completed another one, that means we get to ring my bell. Ring my bell. Woohoo! So exciting. All right, and we are going to work on that one, but we're going to start that one next week because we are going to be in here for a little while longer. I have a new game that we're going to be starting soon as well. Well, I think we're going to start it today. It just kind of depends on that box challenge. I really want to get the box challenge finished that we've been working on, so we shall see. All right, let me put this one back. And speaking of box challenge, we are there. Oh yes, I forgot I was supposed to add $14 into this stinking thing, and it was in the bingo section. So let's, okay, let me see what we have. What do we got going on? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Beautiful. Let's do that. I love it. All right, so we have corrected our mistakes. We are starting at the beginning, and this is from Life with Me, Eileen. This is her gaming through the years. We're done with that IOU. I only have 2 more cards, and so I'm going to go ahead and just grab both of them because these are the 2 that we are doing. So let's find either of those. Okay, the game, oh, they're both here. Okay, perfect. So we have the gaming laptop is 9. Yeah, okay, 9. And then the Wii is 2. It says, lost your controller playing Just Dance. Pay $9 in TV repair. Wow. Okay, so we're going to be paying $21 in here. I just said I wanted to use all my 20, so here we go. That's an insane amount. That cost more than it did to play the Wii. My. All right, so we have officially finished all of these, which is so exciting. It feels like it has taken forever to get to this point. And we are going to mark off and see what the damage is when it comes to all of these. So we have this one here and this one here, which means we have a bingo right here. So a horizontal is 5. We have one here, 5, 6, 7, 8 for a vertical, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then last time, I forgot about this one, so it's gonna be $13 for the diagonal. Ay. Okay, so let me see. 13. No, can't make that work. Okay, let me see if I can condense down any of these other ones, which I think I've already pretty much gone through and done, but we're just gonna check real quick because maybe does not look like that's going to be the case. My computer keeps updating. Sorry for that noise. Oh my goodness. All right, well, it's fine. It's totally fine. We are finishing this challenge today, which is awesome. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is we will just, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to put the 14, was that what I said? 13. We're gonna put the 13 in here, and we are going to, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, there we go. And we are going to combine everything to figure out how much we've saved anyway. So this is super exciting because these other games that are on the back, I do have we're going to do these in a different way. So I'm going to put these aside because they will be coming back, but they're not going to be a part of this. So we're going to call this officially completed, which is amazing. And so because we completed a challenge, it means we get to ring my bell. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see how much just in total. How about we do that? How much in total we have saved? We're going to go through each and every one of these. We have our section 1, and we're just going to pull everything out and just stack it together, and then I will divide it all up, and then we will see what we got. Wow, I can't believe that. We have been working on this one for a hot minute. It has been so much fun. You guys make sure you go check out Life with Me, Eileen. Her stuff is fantastic, but this game, I love this game. And so I am very excited to continue it. And I think we might actually continue this one and put it in the back here as a catch-all. That way it continues to get used because I don't want to not finish it. So I think we're going to do that. So let me put this one to the side too, and I'll figure that one up. Okay, so let's push this over here and let's divide everything up. And I will fast forward you guys through all of this boring stuff. All right, so this game has officially helped us save $361, which is amazing. I did go ahead and cash condense our last 20 into here, which is awesome. So we have $361. This is not going towards our medical fund because we have other things that this one was kind of being, you know, tossed around and allotted for possibly. And so I need to officially talk to my husband and make sure that he's still okay with all that. But it is not going towards our medical fund. But we do have $361, which is amazing. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and just put this right there. I don't know that I have a paper clip that will hold all that. So we're just going to tuck it together. Wow. Okay. That is awesome. Wow. We completed another box challenge. Guys, we're getting through these. I'm excited because I have several more box challenges that I really wanted to do. Okay. So let's see what else we can do. How about we do some more on this other box challenge? Yeah. Yeah, let's do some more on this one. Okay, so we're going to solve the case by drawing more cards. And luckily, I have them sitting out still because I forgot to put them away. All right, here we go. There we go, there we go. So let's see, what do we have? Oh, we have a word search. Find 2 words and save. So we're going to see just what, like the first ones I can see. What ones pop up. Have you already found one? Because I have not. So, I don't feel like this should be this hard, but, oh, found one. Okay, there's murder. And they're $3 a piece. And then, let's, I'm trying to find like detective right there. Okay, so we are saving $6 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome, awesome. All right, so let's do another draw. Okay, we're at this or that. Stephen King or John Grisham. I don't like either of them personally. I don't really do horror stuff, and I don't know much about John Grisham. But we're gonna go with Stephen King because I do know of Stephen King. So that's the only reason. And he did do It, which is my husband's favorite horror stuff. And so I guess I'm gonna, you know, support my husband in that, even though, bleh, I would never. Okay, another word search. So let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mark off detective last time. I just found DNA. And we're looking for like assault or coroner right there. All right, so another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Okay, and let's go a little bit more because we are getting close to finishing this one. All right, we have another one of the dogs. So we're going to roll and see. We rolled a 4, so we're going to save the 8. Forgot to mark this last time. Okay, that's a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. All right, and I think we're going to call that good because I would hate to accidentally get this one or this one and end up with the 10, and then I'd have a big ol' IOU because I only have a couple left, so we're going to probably mark these off on a different one. I have an idea. Okay, so we're gonna call that good, and that's exciting because we are super close to finishing this whole thing. Wow, maybe next week because we are not really restocking a lot of these until then. I'm just gonna keep those there. Okay, so let's see how much we have now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. $110. Wow, I genuinely have no idea how much this is going to save us. Of course, it differs because based off of your answer or how you roll or whatever, and so that's exciting. I definitely know where to come back for some ones. Okay, so we're gonna put the rest of the money into this one, and we had, what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and I'm just gonna color off the last 6. That way next time, maybe we can get even further. Well, we will get further, but maybe we will be, you know, super close to finishing, if not finished. So now we have 6, 7. We have $77 in here. Woof, woof. That's exciting. Okay. All right, well, there we go, guys. That's all that I have for y'all. Make sure you go and comment who you think is our Thanksgiving Guess Who champion. You should guess correctly if you're paying attention. All right, and so until next time, guys, I hope you guys will have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I hope that you guys are having an awesome startup to Thanksgiving week, which is insane to say, but it's true. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys will continue to float on and continue to save. Bye, friends.